Hey guys, it's Mervin, and it's a brand new day. Pretty early here on the farm, doing the farm life, and got up at 3:30 a.m. and went back to bed. I said today I will take it easy, and in this video, I want to just simply, quickly talk about when all that you're doing on a farm becomes repetitive, monotonous, fatiguing, and you just don't want to get out of bed. Okay, so we're plowing, and I'm just going up to control through these bushes and see what's going on up here. But this is gonna happen not once but 1,000,000 plus times, and you've got to stick to the program. If you're not ready for farming, you have to make the decision. Farming is a commitment, big commitment, very big. And when you come out in nature, the biggest factor that will play a part in your feelings, okay, your feelings, how you feel beginning your day, the biggest factor is going to be the amount of rest that you got. If you had a lot of rest, and at the outset of the day, waking up, you didn't feel like going to do farming, etc. I'm checking the guy's work. Sorry about that. Yeah, he did this. He plowed here. So, yeah. Then when you and I get through by coming out in the day, in the morning, I have to fix something is leaking here. The feeling will change. Sorry about that. Your feeling will change, okay? Because that means you got enough rest. So never let lack of rest be compounded with your feelings of not wanting to come out early, taking off a day, etc., etc. You see how early it is? I left my home with my worker at 5 a.m. But I got out of bed purposely. I told her I went back to rest a bit. 4 a.m. sharp. These olives are getting yellow leaves. That means they need a special treatment. Okay, so things like this, I come out and I ease myself into the day. I got my worker burning some stuff down there. Okay, and I'm controlling what the tractor guy did yesterday, and I need to see how I'm going to progress daily. So I'm pacing myself, but I'm also absorbing some energy out of the morning. Okay, always remember that this is scientific. Okay, these are facts. This is fact I'm going to tell you now. That whenever you spend time in nature, okay, the brain will become more active, and you will tap into a higher side of yourself, and the brain will be automatically be able to think more, have better ideas. This is scientific. You can go and look it up. So all over there was plowed on the terraces. Beautiful olives, but I gotta cut the slopes. Okay, we just began, see, and now when this happens, that means and that's why in therapy and stuff like that, they usually recommend that people walk outdoors in gardens, because the plant world, the nature that you and I are immersed in stimulates the brain to a higher level, so you get better ideas, etc. So when you don't, my point is, when you don't feel like coming out, you come anyway, but make sure prior to coming that you're rested, like I am. I got up early, but I'm rested. Okay, got enough rest. Okay, then when you come out, that feeling will be overridden by sticking to your program and having the discipline, although you're not motivated. You see, motivation will run out, but discipline is what will pull you through. And then when you come out in nature, instead of going straight to the hard work, okay, you take some time and you walk around and you do a little task like what I'm doing, controlling. Okay, you might have workers, or you might want to preview and explore and revise what you have to go over and do. Okay, you're dissecting and breaking down the task in your mind's eye, so that when you begin to work, you have a clear sense of direction on how you will progress. And this depends on every level, whether the farm is small, it's a one-man farm, it's a medium-sized farm, you got some workers, or it's a huge farm. It all takes preparation and planning. Okay, so I just wanted to encourage you this morning in this farm vlog that I don't just talk about farming. I've been doing farming full time 10 years, 1 decade of my life. Okay, and it all boils down to the dedication, the passion you have for it. But in other videos I spoke about, or another video or two, I spoke about the purpose. It has to be amalgamated to purpose. I gotta get those tubes in order down there and start setting up irrigation systems up here as well, and fixing that leaking water system. So this water system is leaking, and when you come in the morning on a farm, you will be confronted. There will be problems awaiting you. Okay, problems are always on a farm. So this was yeah, it was open. That's why. See, now I closed it. The tractor touched it when it was plowing, and it pulled the lever and it was open. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching this one. It's not a hype video. It's a video of little advice, some common sense approaches, and little tactics to keep your life upbeat, positive when it comes to starting a farm or successfully owning and running a farm, managing a farm. Farming is a physically demanding work, and that's good, because then in life we were made, created to go uphill, so to speak. If there's no resistance, then there's no growth. And if there's no growth, there's no joy, and there's no peace, and there's no happiness. Okay? Human beings are designed to go against the grain. So if you find your life too comfortable, okay, then you gotta get in these bushes and start cutting around every single olive tree. Then you understand how you can make things beautiful. You can turn around and look at it and say it is good, and you can feel a sense of accomplishment and achievement. Okay, so here was really dirty. I'm recuperating it, and now we've got to come and cut around the olives. Okay, this is the program. This is our farming life in this farming vlog. It's the program. It's not easy. It becomes easier when you love it. Okay, and if you don't love not something, then don't do it. Okay, because you're just hurting yourself. Okay, so me, I have always been a nature lover. Terraces, many terraces. Okay, and I have to clean all with my team, but I'm in the mountains. Yeah, so I love nature. I love everything about nature: sun, the stars, the moon, the galaxies, the Milky Way, under the ocean. I love it. Okay, and I've always been a person that loves to immerse himself in nature. I love it, and it gives me a lot of creativity. You see how I'm walking here early in the morning? It's just about 6 a.m. now. No, going for 6. It's not 6 as yet, to be truthful. Okay, the clouds over the terrain of Sicily, in the distance, far distance over there, covered with mist, and just beyond that is Mount Etna, the largest active largest volcano in Europe, I should say. It was active the other day. So you and I have to be nature lovers, one. Number two, you have to want to have a passion for growing stuff, organic or whatever. Okay. 3, you have to stick with the program. 4, you have to move yourself even when you don't feel upbeat and motivated and no one is looking. You've got to move yourself. Okay. It takes a mindset to do this. And then when you come out, you got to pace yourself slowly and start getting out there. And you will find out that in less than 30 minutes, you will be super motivated again. That's how you pass through that period when you get these feelings. Okay, that's how you pass through it and how you continue the cycle of farm life and farm living, the farming lifestyle, the nature lifestyle. Today in this world, there's no better place to be in nature. If you're a spiritual person like I am, you will be always able to sing songs to yourself, pray, meditate. Okay, you naturally are inspired at moments you don't even think that you would be inspired. Like it just comes to you. Sometimes it comes like gushing, rushing water that you can't contain it. You have to really pick and choose what you're going to ride with in the moments of inspiration, because too much inspiration is coming. Well, not too much, but a lot. You could never have too much inspiration. Okay, so these are some things that I'm giving to you from the heart, a heart talk, that farming is not the big money, big this, big recognition. No one is seeing Mervyn. I'm here by myself with my animal. No one is seeing me. I'm out here. What I decide to do, I see me. I know what I'm doing. And this breeds a great degree of responsibility. And the responsibility that this breeds, when you go out there now and in the world and your task or having to do any task, and let's say you're hired to work with a team or work for someone or with someone, an organization, an institution, the same commitment here that you were doing in private will reflect, and that reflection of this, your commitment, will become an obvious thing to those around you, and they you don't set out to impress people, but they will be impressed because you're dedicated and committed by yourself. You are self-driven, and being self-driven is a great virtue. Okay, so if you can be self-driven by getting up at 4 a.m. and coming to a farm for 10 years, then being self-driven of knowing, taking the initiative and knowing how to organize the works and the cleaning process, delegating and outsourcing tasks to the workers and to yourself, because I don't delegate things then go and sit down. Okay, I have to work too. Okay, I have to practice what I'm preaching. And so when you do this, this becomes the better part of the farming lifestyle and the process of building your character, building your mindset, building your courage, your resistance, resilience, building your dedication. Okay, being a person of perseverance and endurance. You want perseverance and endurance? Come and work in these mountains early in the morning, climbing up. Okay, before 6 a.m. You know how many human beings are still in bed in this side of the world at 6 a.m., much less 4 a.m. They're still in bed. Okay, they're weak because human beings were designed to go against the grain. So if you're not going against the grain. That means you're in your comfort zone, and if you're in your comfort zone, that means you will never realize your best, highest potential. And that breeds weakness, because if you can run a mile in 4 minutes, okay, that's like a world record, okay, but instead you're running a mile in 8 minutes, that means you're not running to your fullest potential. That's a poor analogy, but that's the one I'm giving to you. You want to be able to tap into your highest potential. And to tap into your highest potential, you need to wake up early to get the most out of your day. Because I don't know if you know, but no one gets 25 hours in a day. Everyone gets 24. So the more you can pace yourself in your day, come out here strong and well rested, even when you don't feel like it, and even when you don't feel or see any type of profit, or you don't see any big dream coming true in your life. Maybe you're doing farming and it's not your dream, but you find yourself in the life and lifestyle like I did 10 years ago. But farming is far better than where I used to be in my life. Okay, so I am happy and elated to be involved in something as simple, basic, and very, very good for my life personally. Okay, I am happy for this. I'm overjoyed for this, because that means it eliminates and strips me of any bad habit, and it refines me. It's refining me. The nature that I am immersed in is refining me, and it's not a one-day process. It makes me, I mean, years ago, why would I wake up at 4 a.m.? I used to do it in the military, but after that, when I went in the civilian life, okay, I barely did that. Sometimes I did it when I used to teach martial arts, but it wasn't a nature thing. I was not in nature, okay? And nature is a thing that you have to remain committed to, and the farm life will give you concurrent activities and a reason to be in nature, and a sense of achievement, small little wins and victories every day that you've got to go and commit yourself to. You can look back at the end of the day and say, I did my best, look at that, look what I did, look what we did, okay, and tomorrow hopefully we will do this or I will do that. And that's how it works. And then the whole beautiful picture of whatever you're doing, you and your team, like in my case, then it will manifest over a time, because daily commitment and consistency breeds and manifests an overall more beautiful, bigger picture that you will be able to appreciate and sit back one day resting in the middle of it all and say, you know what, look at that, look what we did. Look at that. A lot of hard work, lots of waking up early in the morning, a lot of long, hot, sunny days, sweaty days, but look what we did. This builds you, builds your inner person, your inner woman, your inner man, your inner teen, okay, inner troubled teen, okay, and your child, your children. Like we have our 8-year-old child, grace, thanks be to God for the grace and privilege to have her in our lives, and she's here every day. I mean, from she was around, I think 3 days old, she was here every day, except in the extreme cold. But when she became like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, I mean, even in the snow, okay? So you have to know that the nature lifestyle and the farming lifestyle, okay, in this farming vlog, it does a lot for children, it does a lot for every and anyone. Okay, I talked to you up there about the stimulation of the mind in the plant world and plant kingdom, and how it causes the mind and forces the mind to open up and think of bigger things on a bigger level. Okay, and so this is what you want to be able to stick to and remain courageous, remain strong, and remain focused in life. And if you find that this video had been helpful to you, then thank you for watching to the end. I love you. Remember to like and share the video, subscribe. I will see you in another farming video very soon, and I go about my days. Okay, so thank you so much. check out our links in the video description below. Remember, if you want to reach out to me, come to In Nature for some reason, maybe you want to heal, maybe you want to know about organic farming, maybe you want to know how to make extra Italian virgin olive oil, maybe you just want to take some time from your troubled life and troubled situation and get centered again and focus, introspect and retrospect and regain control of your life. Whatever you want to do in this type of situations, the mountains and farming lifestyle and olives, the anointed olive trees, are very conducive for this. This is where I find my life. I've been here 10 years, and I'm telling you, this segment of my life has been one of the best, or if not the best, part of my life, because I have full control, freedom, autonomy, everything, creativity, productivity. If I want, I can go right now in the house and sleep on the farm bed, but that's not what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm already up and I'm already creating a video blog. Now I pick up my machine and clean a certain area that I already saw this morning that I had to clean. Okay, and my worker is down there, and we will start humming those machines right now, and we will do that until midday. Then the rest of the day we will be free again to do what we want. We go home with our families. That's how it works. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in another one very soon. Bye.